Welcome back, everybody. Bienvenidos nuevamente a mi canal. It takes me like a brief second to actually get into this filming action mode. I want to say thank you very much for being here. Welcome back. If you are back to my channel, back to my video, thank you so much for the support, for the love. And today's topic is going to be about breast augmentation, just for anybody who plans on getting breast augmentation, anybody who wants to know just certain details, and hopefully I'll be able to help some of you guys with some information. I want to say I hope that didn't pause because this battery thing popped out. I want to say thank you so much, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please show me that love by liking and subscribing. So other than that, I just want to get right into my personal experience. My experience may be a lot different than yours, but maybe it'll help you out with some process things differently. So like I said, it's not gonna be the same, but probably a little bit close. So this started all in 2015, February 9th, 2015, when I was so ready for breast augmentation. I've been wanting this for the longest time ever. I asked my mom, since when have I been asking you for breast, like for big boobs, or not asking you, but since when have I been saying I want it? And she's like, you were like 10, 13 years old. Max. And so yes, I remember being very young and always telling my mom and my sisters and my brothers, at 18, I don't know how I'm gonna get the money, I don't know what's gonna go down, but I'm gonna get big boobs. And they were all like ignoring me, and I remember my sister Jenny being like, whatever, Alondra, shut up, we'll see. And this bitch is probably jealous right now because she didn't believe in me, but I got them at 18. Sure enough, I was 18, and I'm gonna go right into details with the size, the price, was it painful, the recovery, the incision, how big is it, did I scar good, all that. So okay, for the size, I went pretty big. I was like, go big or go home. I went to 600 cc. So when we talk about boobs, for example, at the doctors, you're not gonna say, hey, I want a triple D. We talk about we don't talk about cups A, B, C. We talk about, he can explain it to you if you understand it better, but you talk about cc's. So usually, as far as I've heard, girls usually go for like 300, 350, 450, 500 cc's, but nobody's gonna be like, I have 600, 700 cc's. That's a big number, girls. But I went with that intention. Actually, I went to the consultation already knowing I wanted 700 cc's, which is one cup. I don't know if it's a cup, but it's a size bigger than mine. I have 600 cc's, which I can show you guys. So the little card he gave me, it says right there, let me see, it says 600 in each side, because sometimes you can have a bigger one than the other if you need it, which I did, but it didn't go down that way. You see how this one's just a little bit higher, this one's a little bit lower. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if it's that I sleep on it so much, or if when I'm a mom, so if I breastfed, I don't know what it is. I mean, we all naturally have one boob higher than the other, but not this bad. I'm not, how do you say it? Are you botched? I'm not botched. I think it's just that I slept on it too long. I didn't massage this one enough. I don't know what the reason might be, but I will get it fixed ASAP. So sometimes, for example, I have 600 cc's on this one. I can have 650 in this one to just even it out. So yeah, I went pretty big. I actually wanted 700, like I said, but the doctor was like, I'm not 100% sure it's gonna fit, but I can try. And I remember when I went to the consultation, he started me with the smallest one, and I was like, for real? Like, no, I came for like big boobs. Start me with the biggest one, and if I have to, I'll go down, which I don't. Sure enough, I ended up getting the biggest one. He didn't have 700 at the moment, but he's like, I can order them and we can try fitting them in, but I don't guarantee you your skin's gonna stretch out that much. I wasn't so big at the time. I was probably like an A or B cup. I was probably like an A cup. And when I had my son, since I breastfed, your boobs do tend to, you know, get big because of the milk. So I think I was like a C cup, and then they went back to normal when I stopped breastfeeding. So my skin was already stretched because, you know, when I breastfed, but he still can stretch it out for you with, I don't know how it goes down, but they can stretch your skin out. And so 700s didn't fit, which I'm so thankful for, because we'll talk about the size. Do I regret it? Whatever. And so yes, I stuck to 600 cc's, and I'm gonna say it's a double D. You can do D, double D, triple D. I used to buy triple D bras, but that's only up to you because it's all about the cup. A triple D cup is just gonna cover more, but since I'm more like on the sluttier side, I'm kidding, not sluttier side, but I just don't like that big ass cup. So I go to like, I buy my bras all 34 double D. That's my size. I can be a D if I want to. It's just the cup gets smaller. It doesn't cover as much. So for the price, let's get right into that. That's very important. I paid $5,500, almost $6,000, which is a lot. It's a lot of money. At the moment, I didn't care about the price. I just wanted big boobs. So I didn't really do research for the pricings for my doctors. I already knew I was going to him because I have like relatives that already have their boob job done with this doctor, and I liked how it looked. So I really just went to him. I had my free consultation, and I'll give you guys more information about him, where his name, where he's located, everything. So yeah, this card just says Alondra Padilla, February 9th, 2015, and my doctor's name, which is Mark Jensen. And he's located, this was done in Utah. He's located in, I think, Lehigh, American Fork area. I do know that the office is in a different place than the actual like surgery room place, but I'll get you guys more details about that in a bit. I paid $5,500, and I probably wouldn't pay that again, because I feel like if you do your research and just anyone can do the same thing for a lower price. I'm not saying, obviously price matters. I'm not saying, oh my god, go to the cheapest ones and it's gonna be done well. No, you have to do your research. You can't put yourself in danger. I probably just wouldn't do it in the USA. I mean, I know they're, you know, people think they're like a lot more, there's a lot more chances to be in danger like in other countries, but I wouldn't just go to anyone's house, to anyone's freaking carniceria to get my boobs done. I wouldn't just go anywhere. I do my research. I make sure that I'm going to the right person. So I probably would go to Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, anywhere else. You know what? After all, ya son los mismos precios. Like, they're the same prices almost. You can find something cheaper, but prices are like the same everywhere now. We used to go to Mexico to get something cheaper, but it's the same thing, honestly. You can find someone cheaper, but I'm just saying, like, for me, it's the same thing now. So for the painful parts, I'm gonna have to say this about me. I consider myself someone who can tolerate a lot of pain when it comes like to getting tattoos, getting piercings, having a baby. It was all easy for me. We all tolerate things differently. Some of you are just drama queens, dramatic, extra. It's okay. We all tolerate things different. I'm not scared of needles. I'm not scared of anything. I remember going into the surgery room, putting myself to sleep. No, they had to put me to sleep, but literally ya estaba acostada by the time that you knew it. Everything was done. I didn't think about it. A lot of us, like, we just pussy out. We think a lot of negative things, and I believe that if you're so negative about something, you bring that bad energy, then it's gonna go bad, possibly because it's all in you, in your head. Not necessarily, but that's just my way of thinking. Like, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends that I know want things done, but they're too scared. But you just have to do your research. You're not going to just anyone, you know, and don't be scared. We're all different. It's okay to feel that way. I'm not her. I'm the girl that will just do anything. Like, if I have to take a bullet out, I'll do it. If I have to shoot you, I'll shoot you. I'm that one. So it wasn't very painful. I feel like I took it really nice. I remember the only painful part was when it came to like lifting my arms up. This part right here in between the armpit, it would hurt like so bad, like to the point where you had to scream. Like when you were going in the shower, putting some clothes on, whatever, you're gonna try to wear clothes that you don't have to lift your arms up. But that is a tip for you. Just try to wear stuff that you can just put over sports bras, like that are just clip-ons, shirts that you can just, sweaters, you know. Try to not wear stuff that you have to lift your arms up, because it's so freaking painful. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's the worst. That's the only part I remember. I remember my baby daddy took care of me when it was when I got surgery done. So shout out to my baby daddy if he's ever watching my videos. I don't know. He took care of me. I remember sleeping on a couch. You have to kind of sleep sitting up, and I remember sleeping on a couch, like a comfortable ass couch that you can stretch your legs and everything. And he would like, you can't really, you can talk, but very low. Like, you just have to be careful. You're a little bit slower when you go to the bathroom, stand up. Whatever you do, you can't be doing like drastic, you know, moves. But he would take care of me, and I remember screaming at him, pobrecito, just like, stop. But he was just really trying to help me. That's the only part I remember being so painful. Other than that, I remember getting surgery done February 9th, and by February 14th, I was already at a club because it was my brother's birthday that day on Valentine's. So I asked my doctor if it was okay. He's like, well, I was like, I want to be in this event. And he's like, it's okay. You just can't be bumping into people, you know. It's really, the incision's like freshly done. So yeah, I was already, you know, you have pills. We're in the USA. You're not going to suffer no pain. As soon as you feel pain, girl, take your pills, go to sleep, knock out, you're good. So do I regret the size? Do I regret the surgery? I do not regret the surgery at all, because it's been something I wanted for the longest time ever as a little girl. So I do not regret it. I do regret the size because, man, I just wanted big boobs at the time, but I went pretty big, and I don't feel like it you know, it makes me look ugly or bad or anything like that. But let me just tell you, like, I'm a pretty tall girl. I'm big. I'm a big girl. So I feel like what big boobs do, extremely big boobs, 600, 700s, even more, this is what they do to you, and I'm gonna have to show you. So I feel like they're so big that they end up coming out to the sides over here. So they make you look more big like this. If they were tiny, like Khloe Kardashian's, she has a big butt. My butt can look as big as it wants. But she has small boobs, and I feel like she's doing that right, because see, they pop out to the sides. So they make you look bigger. So I would probably stay in the 450 cc's, 500s. Not really 600. I was trying to go 700, bitch. Like, what the? That's crazy. Thankfully, they didn't fit. Anyways, yeah, I love how Khloe Kardashian looks so, you know, she's a big girl too. She looks like small, but then she has a big booty. I love that. So yeah, I would just reconsider the size if I can go back in time. So I do want to tell you guys a story about me. I remember, guys, back when I didn't have boobs, I would wear like the Bombshell Victoria's Secret, the push-up bras, and I would like, you know, they have like so much cushion, is it cushion? Like, que te levantan. Like, yo no tenía nada. I was probably like an A cup. Yeah, an A cuppy. Pues ya te pones el bra ese, and like you lift your boobs up like that. And girl, I was living, but I was still not fully happy. And wait. So I remember with my baby daddy and with my ex, because he met me before I got my breast augmentation, I would not let them take my bra off, girl, when we were doing our things and shit. No, there's no way you're gonna take my bra off. Like, there was no way. I remember it took them both like a while to take my bra off. Like, I'm talking months, because I was so insecure about my little boobs. Like, They were nice. Now that I think about it, I was so exaggerating. It wasn't just a nipple, bitch. I had like little cute perky tits. But I would not let them take my bra off. O sea, olvídate. Y encuéntrate a otra que se lo puedas quitar, pero a mí no. Anyways, that was the story about my freaking tiny boobs. About the recovery, it didn't take me very long. I feel like by the second week, I was already feeling myself. I felt good. I felt normal. I was super happy about my boobs. I remember at the time they were so stiff and I thought they were cute, but now my sister's like, yeah, at the beginning I didn't like them, and I remember loving them, but now they look so much more natural. I mean, everybody always tells me I have like natural looking boobs. Obviously, when you like flex certain ways, they like get super stiff, like when I'm doing exercise at the gym or whatever, and I make certain movements, like it'll like this one doesn't. You see that shit? You see, I'm botched, bitch. No, I don't blame it on the doctor, honestly, because I sleep on this tit so much. I'm gonna fix it. Don't even worry about that. Don't even judge me, girl, because I know it's so low. Go low, low, thing, you know. So the recovery for me was pretty quick. I feel like it might be a little bit different for you. I don't know how you tolerate everything, but I felt good. I felt good right away. I don't remember really suffering. I mean, the first week you're just gonna have to be sitting down and relaxing, honestly, but other than that, I would say it's all good. It's not as bad as they make it seem. So I do want to talk about like my nipple sensation and just that. I don't know if some of you guys knew or heard that when you get breast surgery, you stop feeling like around the area. And it's true. Let me tell you, it's true. You don't fully get to feel again. Like, you don't. But let's say like you're having your moment with your man and he wants to, you know, sucky. You are gonna feel it a little tiny bit, but it's not the same thing. But you're gonna see him, so you're gonna know he's sucking on it. But you don't necessarily feel it all the way. But it's just a little what is it? A little like, not tip, warning, a little warning for you. That you won't fully feel everything there. You can still feel, obviously, but it's not the same thing. I do want to talk about the incision and show you guys really how it looks now. I feel like mine is really, really good compared to other ones I've seen on YouTube. I remember seeing so many videos before I got breast surgery. Like, I would just go, and some of us girls, we're not all the same. We don't all scar the same. Like, I know this YouTuber that she got her breast done like last year, and her scar is so bad, but it's just all on how we heal. We all heal differently. So I'll show you guys. You can't see mine, and I did choose to have the incision under the boob instead of like the nipple area, because they are gonna end up having to sew the nipple, and people say it's a very, very, like, it's not very visible. But interrupted there, I got a call. Knowing myself, I wasn't gonna like the incision around the nipple area, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. But before that, I do want to talk about the kind of implant I got. So I got, you know, there's saline, silicone. I got the newer version of, I believe it's still silicone, but just like the better version of it. I have to do my research on that. It's the gummy bears. That's what they're called. And it's supposed to be a more natural feel, a more natural look, which it definitely is. Have you guys ever just seen some boobs that just look like two balls, two circles right there? Like, they look really weird because it's just a circle. This implant is more like a teardrop. So the implant literally like starts from here, and then you see how you can see that? It just makes it look a lot more natural than this boob is dropped, like I said, but I'm gonna fix that soon, don't worry. Yeah, it still has that feel. They feel really good, squishy, natural. Let me show you guys my scar. Oh, I do want to talk about my the bra that the doctor gave me, the sports bra. Oh my god, I will link the link below. I will go ahead and leave the link below for the sports bra. I finally found it on Amazon. I looked for it for the longest time ever, but it's been exactly 4 years. So the bra is old. I still wear it, and I just ordered the 3 colors on Amazon: black, white, and nude, for you guys to check it out. Honestly, you guys will love me after all. Like, it's worth it. It's like $41, $45 max. It's a little bit each, but it holds you so good. Like, it shapes, the way it shapes you and holds you, it's just so right, and it's so comfortable. It's not buttons, it's the little clips, and you can adjust it however you want. So I'll link that below and just check it out. I love them. So So you can see on my right one, that's the scar right there. You can barely see it. And then this one's like a little bit lower, but it's right there. Those are my incisions, and you can rarely tell, guys. So I honestly, truly love how that's not very noticeable. And when you wear bikinis, well, your boobs fall and they cover that. Eventually your boobs will fall really nicely. And well, yeah, what can I say? I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope I answer some of your questions if you're planning on getting breast augmentation, or if you would just simply want to hear more details about what it is, how it is to get breast augmentation. Thank you. Please, once again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Pretty much, I already finished the video for you guys. I do want to show you guys how this outfit looks, or how my boobs look, since we're talking about breast augmentation. You see how this one's just higher than this one? I was botched. I wasn't. I don't blame the doctor for that. I really don't. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to, oh, this is like behind the scene. I need to show you guys. There's like 2,000 lights. I don't have them all on right now because I don't need them. I'm in front of a window. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and you guys have to help me, with comments and telling me what you guys want to see, and more videos are going to come for you guys. Trust me, it's all going to get better. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all.